Good morning. I hope you're doing really well. We're going to do a little reading today with what is on your mind at this time. So, whatever's going on in your life that you would like some information on, that's what we're going to get into today. So, I've got two different oracle cards that we're going to look at first because I like using two different ones to see if they correlate, see what they come out with. So, we have first of all the Hawk and Thistle, graceful persistence. So, there's something that you have been working quite hard on. So working quite a lot on trying to persist, yeah. So you are still working on this, and it's almost like I can see somebody kind of almost banging their head up against a wall because perhaps you're not seeing this come into fruition as fast as you would like it to, as much as you would like it to. So let's just see. There is a bit of a silly energy today as well. You know, this just feels like there's something impish in the air today. We have Phoenix transmutation. So something that you have been persistently chipping away at or working at. You're taking some kind of higher level to it now, almost like you can see a lot more of the picture, and this is bringing transmutation. It's almost like you see a crack in, I don't know, say if there was you were in a cave and you were trying to find a way to see more, and you see a tiny crack in the corner, and you start to pick away at it so it brings more light in. This is what I'm talking about, and that changes everything then. That changes how you see absolutely everything. I feel like some of you've been chipping away at that piece, and the light is now breaking through, and this is bringing with it transmutation. Now, this has been a slog. This has been hard work, I feel. And it's kind of broken you to then repair you. And I feel like you're in the stages of like recuperation after the break, but that's going to lead to repair. So let's see what we have for you in your runes before I get into the tarot cards. We have Yera, and he said Perthrow then, that's weird. Yera is all about cycles of growth. So this is where you have been growing through this. It's been, honestly, I feel for some of you, it's been for years that you've been like trying to persist with this thing. And there's a need from some form of like stillness or defense, there's now a time for action. So it's almost like maybe you were sat in that cave for a little while thinking, woe is me, nothing's going to happen, nothing's going to change. And then you started to think, oh, I can take action, I can get myself out of this, I can sort this out. And that's what's bringing a change in direction. So there's definitely this energy of there's a change in the direction that you're going in to do with something that you have been persistent with for, I'm going to say, at least 2 years, okay? There's a change to this. So what is this change bringing? Because it says here graceful persistence, so not just persistence. It's almost like you've been sort of circling around this idea for a little while. Now, I said about 2 years. For some of you, it could be less. Some of you, it could be more. It's going to be different for everybody. It can't be that specific unless you book your own personalised reading. Yeah, and you've learned some lessons along the way, and these have all been useful for you in moving forward. It's like you're in this space of really learning a lot about, why am I being persistent with this? Why have I wanted to really put all my energy, attention and effort into this? Well, that's because it's something that you feel fulfills you, that you feel is what you've always wanted, what you've been wishing for. But there has been this energy of, through the cycles, there's been an element of defense. And it's only now really that you've realised the action that you need to take. So what is that action that you need to take for this wish fulfillment? What action do you need to take for this wish fulfillment? What action do you need to take? You're not sure, are you? You're definitely not sure. Let's have a look. Okay. The action that you need to take is something about, you've got to try and recognise, where is the doubt coming from? Why are you feeling so unsure? Because it feels like this is actually something very stable and long term. It feels like it's something that you could easily invest in. But I almost feel like there's too many people here. And for some of you, I feel like the doubt is there because it feels crowded. Maybe this is a fear of being part of something with other people, perhaps for many of you, you've kind of been in something for a while, but then step back again until people kind of get to know you. I feel like this is a test for you right now, is to allow people to get to know you and to be stable and commit to something here. This is what I'm getting, because at the moment it's like you're doubting yourself. Why do you doubt yourself so much? Why are you doubting? I just got the name Thomas. I don't know if it's because, like, you know, doubting Thomas, but Thomas could be in somebody's name somewhere. Whenever names come to me, they're usually middle names, to be honest. My son's a Thomas, middle name, but it's coming up with the Queen of Cups. You've got an opportunity here to really express some kind of love. So if this is something that you're really passionate about, there's something that you need to express here on a deeper level. Maybe about why you feel maybe a little bit confined or restricted, or overwhelmed by the amount of love, I feel, something like that you're receiving. There is a bit of overwhelm on there. You're not used to it, I feel, but something is definitely trying to get you to see and change direction, or choose this direction. So what else do we have for you on here? Yeah, the doubt's there because you feel vulnerable in expressing this. But it's exactly what you want. You've got 2 cards here, if not 3 really, that are like wish fulfillments. Wish fulfillment, wish fulfillment, and this is like long-lasting commitment. So I feel for many of you, this is what you've been persistent about, but for some reason not being able to fully integrate it or bring it in. But I feel like you're having some realizations about that now. What have you realized? Or maybe for some of you, this has been blocked from you. It's not necessarily you, it's been blocked from you. You've realized that perhaps something that you've walked away from previously was actually a wish fulfillment and something that was very good for you. So what is the outcome here? What is the outcome in this situation for you? What is the outcome? The outcome is the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, I do feel like this is actually to do with a relationship. This is to do with a union with somebody in your life. I do feel, especially with that 8 of Cups in reverse, that this could have been a previous relationship that you were perhaps, or you have been persistent with. There's a transmutation coming to that. I feel like you need to question why you're doubting things and what it is exactly that you're doubting. Why are you finding it difficult? And for many of you, it is because of like how many people are involved in this. It's about, this could be combining families. That's what I'm seeing with this. It could be about blended families, and there's a fear of things not going right with blended families. Maybe you've been in that situation before and it hasn't worked out. So there's a fear of going into that in case it doesn't work out, because this person or this situation is a wish fulfillment to you. In other areas, you've been persistent with it because it's felt right, it's felt good, but there's something about it that hasn't. So that needs to be expressed emotionally. Okay, I'm going to get one more because we've only got like 1 minute left on here. So one more card for you, although that card you can't really beat, to be honest. Okay, so for some of you, you've kept your options open. It's a time now for you to really make that choice, okay? Instead of keep flying above and sort of trying to figure out what to do, but keeping that kind of in the background, this is now about making that choice, breaking through the illusion and choosing this, okay? Now, if you enjoyed this video and you would like more, let me know and we could go to a part 2.